I've been working on this idea of using infected flowers for like almost 20 years. I started off with some very basic photo manipulation, then moved on to making sculptures, and then started creating some video animation. And for the installation that I'm creating for this foundation, it will be a 360-degree immersion. I was looking into the history of Valencia, not having been here before, and I read quite a few things, but one of the things that stood out was this festival of fireworks called Las Fallas, and it looked to me like totally crazy, like seeing what goes on here with these huge lunettes of like Donald Trump or Ronald Reagan, whoever it is, these kind of celebrity politician figures of love, figures of hate that were paraded out and then burned. The whole event seemed like this very pagan festival, but also was incorporating this idea of celebrity, like social media kind of thing. So I thought that was really interesting, and I started researching it a little bit more and going back hundreds of years to the origins of it, when it appeared that the craftsmen, people who were actually making things during the dark winter months, they would need lighting, so they would build these constructions to have their candles. And then when it comes to springtime, when it's getting lighter in the evening, they don't need them so much to work, so they take them all out and chuck them in the waste, and there had to be some process of getting rid of them, which was this burning. And this burning became a ritual because we were going through a transformation from the winter months into the spring months, obviously a kind of a crucial period in like the pagan calendar. It's a moment of rebirth when we start going outdoors and the plant starts to grow. The festival was incorporated into the Christian rituals, and it slowly gained traction over the years to this epic event. And I thought maybe I can make another installation about the Fallas Festival, incorporating some of these ideas, this kind of idea of renewal and of burning, and then of coming back to life again, of this cycle, nature's cycle. So I started off with the lunettes, with these great big sculptural forms which were burning and collapsing, and then going into these fireworks, these kind of cosmic explosions which happen at the festival, and then going into a quiet period where we have butterflies. Butterflies are like symbols of rebirth. They go from a chrysalis, a caterpillar, to a chrysalis, to a butterfly, and the butterflies are burning. We get this symbol of rebirth, which is burning but not being consumed by the fire, thriving on the fire. And they're floating around the room, and then we go into a sequence of smoke and flowers burning, and then the whole video loops and the cycle begins again. I'm honoured to be in part of this Hortensia Hera Foundation and to be one of the first artists that's in it, to be there on the launch. It's a fantastic opportunity, and it's just an amazing thing to do, to be giving this to the city. From what I've seen, the foundation is going to be stunning, and it's such a valuable asset to any city. The important thing is to go there and to have to reflect and think about things and reflect on them and decide whether they mean something to you or they don't mean something to you. And is it pertinent? Is it engaging? Is it something that I can take something away from?